How he overcame a nasty temper. Many men who complained of irritability and bad temper proved to be very susceptible to autosuggestion and obtained marvelous results by using the following statements 3 or 4 times a day, morning, noon, and at night prior to sleep for about a month. Henceforth, I shall grow more good humored. Joy, happiness, and cheerfulness are now becoming my normal states of mind. Every day I am becoming more and more lovable and understanding. I am now becoming the center of cheer and goodwill to all those about me, infecting them with good humor. This happy, joyous, and cheerful mood is now becoming my normal, natural state of mind. I am grateful. The
I'm just
constructive and
wondering, I, I'm just wondering if somebody is so irritated all the time and having a very bad temper, and they become into a very joyous, cheerful mood kind of a person, what would it be like? I don't know. Is there anyone who is having this kind of a person in their life, who is bad
Actually,
tempered?
I had a very bad temper, but I'm trying these days to be very cool and calm.
Now, see, you
When
don't have
I
to do,
when I
now you don't try to do anything, but just follow these words that is written here. That is enough.
Yeah, actually,
See,
when I didn't like something, I'll show my temper easily. I'll
mm,
shout on it. When not on
okay,
everybody, but who are close to me, I'll definitely shout on them when I'm irritated.
okay, just Divya, just hang on for a moment. So listen to me carefully what I'm saying.
Okay.
Suppose you are a person who gets irritated, I mean, like, into a bad temper very easily, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just think, what would it be like if you had become a very humorous person? What would it be like? Just give it a moment and think about it. How would you look?
Yeah,
Just just
I'll be
just
like,
for a moment, just close your eyes for a moment. Just close your eyes for a moment and just observe the blank space right in front of you and observe your breath. Just breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Say to yourself that I am now joyous, happy, and cheerful, and I am a very humorous person. Now move into an image or a scene where you are actually this happy, joyous, and humorous person. Can you see a scene like that? When you see a scene like that, say yes.
yes,
Thank you. So who is there with you?
my husband.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I was just irritating
You are irritating him.
him. Yeah,
Okay, that's the way you are humorous.
yeah, yes,
Okay. Can you move into another scene where there are few people more?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Please tell me what's happening.
Yeah, I was like sitting with my friends. Like previously, I used to sit and talk with my friends in the office. So
Okay.
right now, like I'm talking with my close friends.
Okay. So you're being actually a very humorous person.
Yeah, at the time I
How do
was
you feel about
very,
okay? How do you feel about it?
yeah, I was like very happy and I was very cheerful.
Now, are you feeling that happiness and cheerfulness?
Yes,
Okay.
I was
Now,
literally feel like crying.
but actually, how do you look like? I'm just wondering how can an opposite person become such a hardcore, bad-tempered person be humorous? I'm just wondering how humorous the person can be. I don't know how that can be. So can you just give me an explanation how it feels like?
No, actually not so much tempered, but due to some situations like this, it was like how I used to be humor and everything changed to be like I became very bad tempered, like or I became very
No,
serious person.
that's completely fine. But now tell me, you entered into that scene where you are humored, right? How would you look like?
Yeah,
Yeah, how would you look like? I mean, like you would be
like
jumping
a
with
very
joy and
completely
teasing
different
people.
person.
Oh my God, I really wish to see such a person in my life. Okay, good. You're actually
Mm.
laughing,
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
actually I had so much like water in my eyes, literally.
Oh my God. Good one. This happy, joyous, and cheerful mode is now becoming normal, natural state of your mind, and I am
Yeah.
very grateful about it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Enjoy. If you wish to read, I'm ready. If anybody wants to continue further. Anybody
You
wants to
want me?
read, please continue. Anybody can read. Anyone, just take it on.
Divyasri, continue. You can continue.
Anyone can read.
Do I need to like this nasty temper? I need to read it again, or can I continue?
Excuse me. Are you asking that you will continue to read with a humorous temper?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. How he overcome a nasty temper. Many men who complained of
That
irritability and
that paragraph is over. That paragraph
yeah.
is over. You
Okay.
finished it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The constructive and destructive power of suggestion. Some illustrations and comments on heterosuggestion. Heterosuggestion means suggestions from another person. In all the ages, the power of suggestion has played a part in the life and thought of a man in every period of time and in each country of the earth. In many parts of the world, it is the controlling power in religion. Suggestion may be used to discipline and control ourselves, but it can also be used to take control and command over others who do not know the laws of mind. In its constructive form, it is wonderful and magnificent. In its negative aspects, it is one of the most destructive of all the response patterns of mind, resulting in patterns of misery, failure, suffering, sickness, and disaster.
Just a moment. Uh, are you understanding what he's saying here? He's saying that it does it also mean like if somebody is sitting with someone and saying some horrific experience, what would happen?
The one who is listening starts receiving it, starts feeling it, accepting it.
So definitely the subconscious mind will definitely take the impressions of it and cause a pattern in their own life.
Yes, they'll think if
Correct,
that
correct.
comes into your life,
Do,
so what will?
are you
Only if
getting
they
the
allow
picture
it.
where I'm coming? Are you getting the
Yeah.
picture where I'm coming? Because
Yes.
gossiping is very dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we are talking to people and they are talking things that are unpleasant, let's say unpleasant or unlikingness towards our own pattern of life. So when we are listening to that, so the subconscious mind is actually taking the suggestions and definitely going to cause a pattern in our own life, and our own experiences will go turn in that direction. Is that so? I'm just asking. Is that what it means in this paragraph?
Yeah, based on my experience, I can say that it is so only when we accept it.
Yes.
It like recalling the example of the sailor and the passenger on the ship about the seasickness.
Okay.
It fell on deaf ears when it comes to the sailor, and it took
Exactly.
its effect on the passenger as he
Exactly.
accepted it and it
Very
coordinated with his internal fear.
Ex- Exactly. Very good. Very good.
One,
Very good.
even one more thing, what I feel is like, gossiping, what we spoke just now, it is
Yeah.
something like, wherein it is said Sangati, um, who are you with and how their vibes are. I mean to say like how they
Yes.
talk. That really
Exactly.
matters. Um, because if you want to be positive and stay in positivity, then people around you or the environment around you that you create or that you are with, that should be the same thing. Then you'll also be in the same position or same place.
Exactly. Exactly. Ritika, I think,
Yeah.
are you getting some message here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So just pay attention. I want particularly someone who is knowledge to even read this. Okay, let's say, Shilpi, can you please read this? Because I think you have done the previous one. So you'll be doing the same thing on the next paragraph.
A
You
suggestion?
remember? Do you remember? You remember what you did with the singer?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this next paragraph is similar to that. So you'll be doing the same thing with this. You read it. Everybody pay attention to your feelings. You read it and then you change it.
First, I'm going to read it as it is given, then I'm going to transform
Yes,
it, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. Have
So
you
just pay
accepted it?
attention. One moment, one moment. I'm going to give you one very good important suggestion here. So when you read negative things, read it in a very low voice as if you don't care about it.
Okay.
If you remember in the first session when we had, I told very clearly, when you're reading some particular words, add more stress on the voice when you actually hear it and you say it.
Yes.
Okay. So Shilpi, are you getting my point? When you're reading something negative, just read it as if you don't care about it in a very low voice, as if nobody has heard it.
In a indifferent
That kind.
attitude. Okay.
Yeah, in a different attitude.
Yeah,
What
indifferent.
happens?
Yes.
We will discuss later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shall I start?
Please go on.
Okay. Have you accepted any of these? From infancy, only majority of us have been given many negative suggestions. Not knowing how to thwart them, we unconsciously accepted them. Here are some of the negative suggestions. You can't. You will never amount to anything. You mustn't. You'll fail. You haven't got a chance. You are all wrong. It's no use. It's not what you know, but who you know. The world is going to the dogs. What's the use? Nobody cares. It's no use trying so hard. You are too old now. Things are getting worse and worse. Life is an endless grind. Love is for the birds. You just can't win. Pretty soon you will be bankrupt. Watch out, you will get the virus. You can't trust a soul, etc. Now in the reverse mode,
Unless an adult, you use constructive auto suggestions, which is a reconditioning therapy. The impressions made on you in the past can cause behavior patterns that cause failure in your personal life and social life. Auto suggestions is a means releasing you from the mass of negative verbal conditioning that might otherwise discomfort your life pattern, making the development of good habits difficult. Okay, now you have read it. So I just want to have one very quick discussion here. When she was reading that, how many of you felt the feeling of that soberness when we read that, when she read that?
yeah, I felt it, Ramji.
Yeah.
It felt very light for me,
Okay.
as if it doesn't matter.
As if it doesn't matter. Okay, then next. Anybody else? Keep it an open discussion. Everybody must discuss. Is it better?
Yeah, same here. I do felt like the same thing. It as if it doesn't matter because
It doesn't matter.
yeah, what exactly you want to take, it depends on you. What you believe.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
belief is the biggest.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else? I want to hear from Divya, Karyavardhi, and others. Ritika, please go on. Anything? Divya,
Actually, it's the
Ritika?
same. Like,
You felt it like you don't care about, right?
yes, yeah.
Okay. 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 Anybody else? Anybody else before I say something?
I felt less stressing is like giving less importance. That's
Okay.
how I took it light. I felt that way.
Okay. So this time I have given a suggestion to you guys. Before reading this, I did something with you guys. Okay. I called in Shilpi. I told her that she is experienced. Did you pay attention to what did you pay attention to whom exactly I took this paragraph? It's very important. You all pay attention. I will repeat it back. So I told something very important. I said, I want somebody to read this paragraph who is experienced. So I actually gave Shilpi some work on the previous way. And then I actually told her to read this paragraph in a certain way that you don't care about it. So I am already giving you suggestions to your mind that you don't care about it. So what happens? Your mind is prepared to take it. In that way, you don't care about it. They are very negative suggestions, but if you read it without this preparedness in your mind, will actually impact you. So now, Shilpi, you change it and read it. Any questions? I'll clearly answer what I was doing here.
Okay. Starting from the negative first one. Here are
Yes.
some of the negative suggestions. You can.
Here are some of the positive suggestions.
Yeah, I'm turning it to the positive one, the one which is written
Yes.
in inverted commas.
Yes.
You can't. You can. Okay, I'll say only the positive ones, instead of the negative
Yes.
ones.
Only the
You
positive
can.
always.
Yes, you can. You will always amount to anything and everything.
Yes.
You must. You will always succeed.
Yes.
You will have a great chance.
Yes.
You are always right. It's
Yes.
so useful.
Yes.
It's what you know, and you will always know about it. The world is
Yes.
going to be wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, oh, what
It's so
if,
useful. Everybody cares.
yes. It's so good. Everybody cares. It's worthy trying hard. It's worthy trying so hard. You are always young and energetic. Things are getting wonderful and amazing. Life is life is an amazing experience. Love is for all and everyone. You will win and always win. Pretty soon you will have ample money. Watch out. You are always safe and healthy. You can trust all and everyone in your journey.
Wonderful,
You
Shilpiji. I could feel the vibration, the positive vibes while reading itself.
I could feel myself too.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Shall I read?
experiment, right? Like, positive
Mm,
and negative.
yes.
Yeah.
Omji,
So
it's making me
that's the
think that.
point. Yeah, that's the point. We are actually seeing the either ways of it. So this activity, this paragraph was an activity. So if you all happen to get the recording and then you go back to really understand what exactly I was saying before starting this paragraph, you will pay attention to what I was doing with you guys. So that's how the mind works. The preparedness, the way you're ready to take in, and the way you're ready to accept it, and the way you're behaving, and the mind perceiving things. It will all give you a very good clarity when you hear the recording. You will understand. You will make a meaning out of it. If any questions,
Yes.
I'm there, and you can
Yeah,
always
Ramji.
ask.
So in case if anybody, passes any adverse comment, any negative comment, and we encounter such a situation, so it is in our hands. The moment something comes in front of us, so within us, we can transform that statement and be in a
Yes,
elevated mood, elevated.
exactly, exactly. We
Yes,
we 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 did the same thing right here.
right. Yes,
Yes. So if you have heard something, you can hear it in another voice.
yes. And gradually, this will just sulk down in my system, right? It will just
That's
sink
it.
down in my system. Yes.
And that's what he said in the earlier paragraphs, right? Your conscious mind is the watchman. He is the watchman at the gate.
Mm,
So what you allow to pass inside is at your command, at your will, if you're paying attention to
yes.
it.
Mm.
Okay, just pay attention to that. Good one. If any discussions are there, I think we'll be winding up in a while. If any discussions are there, we will do, or we can read another paragraph if you guys want to. If anybody wants to say something, or we can move on.
Oh, Pushkar, you are saying something?
Yeah, I was thinking when Shilpiji started again reading the positive way by stressing it more, I felt that how without our knowledge how many things we would have taken as negative suggestions from the other people, and we would have I recollect my own things, my own experiences, how many things I have taken negatively, like the previous sessions example of getting scared of exams, crying all the time, all those things, so many things I have taken negatively. And when we just so simply we can reverse it by replacing the negative statements with the positive ones and making ourselves believe in it. Instantaneous shift and transformation I could feel while reading itself.
Even one more thing, what I felt is
Yes.
like, in the paragraph when it is read, there are two ways, correct? Suppose if Shilpiji would have read both the things, okay, because one is positive, one is negative, correct? And we are reading
Yeah.
simultaneously, then
Yes.
would it be mixed or would it be only one way?
No, I
It's how
didn't.
you are taking it.
It's how you are allowing it inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so now if you are taking both, that means this is something to do with gossip also. When we are talking with someone, we talk all the ways,
Mhm.
but we do not pay attention and we just talk.
Okay.
So while talking, if you are paying little attention and we just focus on positive, then I think there is change.
See, yeah, that's what I'm telling. Okay. See, before reading this paragraph, I gave a specific instruction. Don't read as if you care about it. You don't care about it. Read as if you don't care about it.
Yep, yep,
The mind was already prepared for that.
yeah, correct.
So when you enter into a gossip, if your mind is prepared for it, and that's how it is going to impact from it.
Actually, I have one experience to share. Like last time, like since last week, like around 10 days, like I was out of station. So before I was going out, so even like my mother-in-law side and my parents, so everyone was like, you're going to a like cool place and you're going out of station. Already you're being like you're having so much cough and you're having fever. So I don't think you need to go. So why you want to go as you are unhealthy? So it's better to drop the plan. Go after some time instead of like in this season. So everyone was very negative
Mhm.
before sending me. So I was like, I didn't even take anyone's like, okay, you comment, I don't want to take any negativity. I'll show you once after I come that I will whatever I am unhealthy, like cough or fever, whatever I have. So after coming from my tour, so you will see me like a very healthy person. I'm not going to take any negativity into my mind. You will see the result once I come. So I showed to them after coming
Yeah, yeah.
the 10 days, I showed them like I was very healthy. I didn't even like people who came with me was very sick. Like they either get some fever or cough, but I didn't even catch any cold or something. As I have sinus, and I went to a cool place. Still, I didn't get anything. I became like before going, I have little bit cold and fever, but
Mhm.
once I came back, so I was very healthy. So they were shocked. Even my husband was like, "Is it you or is it someone?" So how you was healthy this time? Because it was like the rides, even everything was very cool. So he thought that weather will do
Mm.
something to me, but everything was fine from my end. Even another experience I felt was whenever I go out like from my home or something, even when I was at home, I was very lack of sleep. I didn't get sleep. Like even I sleep, it will be like around 2 hours mostly. Probably even when I try to get to sleep, I'll take so much time in order to go to sleep. I'll take at least 2 to 3 hours to struggling in order to go to sleep. But once I started this session, I don't know what miracle happened. I was sleeping around 5 to 6 hours, and also when I move out of station because of place change or environment change, I never used till now. I never slept outside
Mhm.
when I went out. So, but this time, even I have changed a lot of places. I have slept like at friends' home or any other hotels or everything. Even it was cool or something. So I was like, I slept very peacefully and in very deep sleep. I slept this time. I think this was a very big miracle happened after
Yeah.
I joined this session. I should say I am very grateful to you all. Thank you
Oh,
for really joining me in
that's
this session.
Wow.
Seriously, this
congrats.
session had so much, like it was giving so much help to my health. It was actually my health is getting better.
Beautiful.
So no, I think this book has helped you to become repulsive on people's people's discussion. Yeah, I think you were definitely happy to visit for a vacation, and when people were negatively commenting, and then you are very your inner heart is very repulsive. I'm going to have the best vacation. I'm going to have the best vacation. So everything is wonderful. That's the
Yes.
emotions that you have carried within yourself. Ritika, are you
Yes.
paying attention? There is another wonderful example here.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Yes. Now, see, everybody is alive right in front of you. So, how is it
Yeah.
working or anything? Questions you can ask them. They're all here. So, I would definitely suggest कर
Friend,
ही लेते हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है.
friends, we have 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Maybe, sir, ऐसे
Okay.
example दूंगी.
Yeah. Yeah. These are all the examples of positive examples that Divyashi or Pushkarni has shared with you, or even the book is actually sharing with you. It is confirming to your heart that or there is something that is happening here. If I follow something, that I'm going to get in the right direction. That's a kind of a good message to you.
Okay.
Definitely, there are quite a lot of things that is very interesting and deeper meanings as we go ahead. Definitely, we'll see quite a lot of things to discuss about. A very interesting book. If anybody wants to say something, I think we'll stop here ready. If anybody wants to discuss or say something, please go on.
Yeah, Ramji, about taking things like conscious mind
Yeah, go
is
on.
very much affected by the material world. So, like you and Pushkarni was sharing about your experiences in life, how we were before coming to experience this book.
Yes.
I'm also a practical person as a rational and logical thinking person. So
Yes,
I don't take and I don't believe things unless I see.
definitely.
I mean, unless I believe,
Mhm.
I can't accept it.
Yeah, definitely. Until you have experienced it, you will not accept it.
Hmm. But
Yeah.
but
So
in
I'm the same kind of person, and I always tell people the same thing. Even
yeah,
even if somebody asks me that how is it going to work, can you teach me some technique or something like that? So I always tell them the same thing. See, unless it works for you, don't believe that. Even I'm telling, even if God comes and tells you that do this will happen, don't believe until you have done it and like.
okay.
So definitely you will have quite a lot of things. So in between, we will see people who will tell us, I'm experiencing a certain kind of this thing in my life. So just like there was a ill-tempered person we were talking about, and then
Yes,
nasty tempered
yes.
person.
Hmm.
So there was somebody with us who shared an experience that this is this and this. So when we moved her into a mental state, she said herself that she had tears in her eyes, thinking of herself
Correct.
being as a humorous person.
Yes.
So if you are seeing the wonders of the mind, how when the suggestion it takes, how you shift into different state of a being completely.
Yes.
It was that was right before our eyes. It was not more than a 5-minute discussion. So you can always see how we can change in every situation, how we react to it or act to it. So it is all in our control.
Okay.
The wonders of the mind are many. It is only for us to go and explore it. It is waiting for us to go and explore.
The moment we are exploring, the moment we are trying to understand it, that moment we start transforming. Now I could feel everyone in the session is having introspection of their thoughts. As Parulji saying us, keep conscious, be conscious of your dominant thought. We are all doing it throughout the week while we are reading the sessions, going through the sessions of Read With Me. And we are all introspecting, exploring our thoughts. And that is how I see, I feel that is how Divyasri has been conscious. She was conscious of her dominant thought that she is being ill, and she transformed it to the way she wanted it, totally positive. Now the experience itself brings faith and improves the belief in the working of the subconscious mind. That's how it happened to me also in many ways.